With participants representing more than 120 cities and a quarter of the global economy, the C40 Summit brought together mayors, business leaders and activists to share experiences and opinions and reach agreement on urban climate action. From youth leaders, a firm call for urgent steps from decision makers.
The global north developed and continues to develop at the expense of nature and human life. I am not here to charge you, but to inform you that you left the responsibility of cleaning your mess to girls like me and my generation.
Leaders say they have translated good intentions into concrete action.
The result of this summit is the Buenos Aires Consensus, a document that contains a series of commitments that range from the creation of green jobs to the reduction of carbon emissions to finance for climate change projects.
Buenos Aires hosted this week's event, and officials touted record investments for climate projects in the global south, across Asia, Africa and Latin America.
This is a historic summit, not only in having the largest number of participants, but also in making the largest announcement of finance for sustainable development.
As well as a commitment to halve carbon emissions by 2030, to create 50 million green jobs in the same time frame, the forum also announced over $1 billion in financing. Organisers hope commitments signed here are taken up by world leaders at the forthcoming United Nations Climate Conference, COP27.
After a kind of quite disappointing COP26 in Glasgow in terms of concrete targets and commitments, COP27 again opens the possibility for improving the global action on climate change. And I think the consensus of Buenos Aires will bring to COP27 in Egypt a clear roadmap of what can be done at the local, at the territorial level where people live, and with leaders, the mayors, that are willing to lead the way to those reforms. So I think it's a great opportunity for presidents to endorse what was agreed here in Buenos Aires.
The challenge for authorities is now to translate renewed commitments and investments agreed to at the C40 into improved quality of life for city residents. Joel Richards for CGTN in Buenos Aires.